Good evening, Nigerians, and good evening, my followers. Today's date is 9th of December 2024, and we're about to begin this evening, tonight's broadcast. But first, you know how we do it. I'm going to play you a song.
This kind of time, daddy need get salary. 10 years and it's months. Spend money, I don't care. Landlord, you just worry. My brothers are hungry. Daddy got the money. Make I go poly. I go poly, but I don't go class, daddy. I am sorry. I don't date to Yahoo. I don't date take bamboo. I'm a pastor, if you want to know. Mommy just a pray. Daddy just a pray for me. Make it better for me. Me I don't go school. Only thing I be do. Music me and you. This kind of be tired. She be that boogie. You are the love, you are the love. And you love, you are the love. You for you. She be that boogie. You are the love, you are the love. And you love, you are the love. You for you.
I'm going to pause it here. That was Mohbad before he died. This was a kid, a Nigerian kid with an amazing talent. He died before fulfilling that talent. And what was he saying? He said, this life don't tire him. This life don't tire me. You know, I'm going to play you another video from Gani Farotumi. Almost every Nigerian and some Americans know who he is.
Closing remarks. Thank you very much. I want you very much. I want a country where the people have a place. I want a country where the masses who have been subjected to much poverty, deprivation, starvation have a place. I want a country where only few people, where millions of Nigerians are ignored by few people. I want a country that barrier should be broken, where few people ignore millions of Nigerians who constitute the majority of this country. I don't want to be in a country where God has created the work for everybody, and yet those who are governing us ignore, oppress, cheat, and subject the purposes of our people. No, that's not the country I dream for, and that's why I'm in this position today. That I want to take the power from them, so that the masses of our people do not suffer again from lack of employment, from lack of food, from lack of housing, from lack of jobs, from lack of water, from lack of electricity, and a country that I want to establish free of corruption and starvation, free of all this dictatorship that we have been encamping over the years. I want to create a country where I want to establish a country, a governance where there should be what we call the best for all, not the best for the few, and the worst for the majority. I don't accept that.
That was Gani Farotumi. Where is he today? He died, not seeing the Nigeria of his dream, just like Mohbad. Mohbad died sometime last year. Every single one of them saying the same thing. And that brings me to the broadcast tonight. Last week, as every one of us know, Dele Farotumi, a human rights advocate, was arrested. He wasn't arrested, as a matter of fact, he was kidnapped on the orders of Afe Babalola, SAN, a senior advocate of the judiciary in Nigeria, resident in Ekiti State. This broadcast is going to come in English language and in Pidgin English. And I have my reasons because of YouTube restrictions. Dele was kidnapped. And the policemen who came for him were caught on camera, as usual, stealing mobile phones of his the staff around where they picked him up, where he was kidnapped. A typical of some elements of the Nigerian police department that we have, those rogue police officers that we have in the country. He was kidnapped in Lagos, taken to Ekiti, a state in Nigeria, in the western part of the country. Why was he kidnapped? He wrote a book on this man that I just mentioned his name a few minutes ago, Afe Babalola, who happens to be a senior advocate in Nigeria. Some people respect him. I didn't know who he was until this situation that we have right now at hand. Rotimi Williams, I know. He was a very good friend of my dad. Gani Farotumi, I know. These are all, Gani Farotumi was a human rights activist. He fought for the citizens. He fought for the poor. He fought for the needy. He fought for the voiceless in the country. Throughout his lifespan, that man, I can tell you, authoritatively lived his life in prison fighting for the voiceless in that nation. Why was Dele Farotumi arrested? He wrote a book. Dele took the the footstep of Gani Farotumi. He is a human rights activist and a lawyer by profession. Very outspoken, smart and intelligent young man. All the ills plaguing our nation, all the corruptions, he's been speaking about all the situations. He couldn't handle it, so he wrote a book. It took him 11 years to write this book. And as soon as the book came out, those behind the helm of corruption in that country, especially because our problem in Nigeria is the judiciary. And like most people know, the judiciary is the hope of the common man. But the judiciary is the worst corrupt entity in our nation, Nigeria. And as a lawyer with deep insight of the judiciary, he wrote a book. And as a result, he was kidnapped last week. Today, Monday, being the 9th of December 2024, he was brought to the court in handcuffs. Those who have been looting the treasury, the likes of Yaya Bello, they were never put in cuff. They came to court not in handcuffs. Betta Edu, one of the young ministers that we have, till today nobody's talking about that lady. But they chose to humiliate Dele Farotumi. Not just to humiliate him, but the reason behind that action is they want to shut him up. And at the same time, break him, maybe to the extent of, in the end, he might end up going the way of Gani Farotumi. Baba, when I say Baba, that is Babalola, is somebody, since this situation at hand, I hear so many people, typical of Nigerian way, saying good things about this man. He did this, he did that, he did this, he did that. But guess what? The people who know him very well, one of the people who knew him very well is this young man, Dele Farotumi. And that was why he wrote this book. We have a history in Nigeria of falsifying history. They did it during the Biafran War. I wasn't born then. And every single record that we have today, I bet you, is all lies. This man, Babalola, that got him kidnapped, is somebody that most Nigerians, because we have a history and that tradition of glorifying corruption instead in place of integrity. These are people who should be in prison. Yes. This man in question paid $1.125 million to 5 attorneys to what's the name of this governor? Haruna? Yeah. Haruna. I think he's the governor of Zamfara State, to guide him in office. The people who are supposed to protect the law happens to be the ones destroying the law. Yeah, I'm going to bring in this. Yeah, because I saw some videos of people, some stupid, disgruntled elements. They're just happy that Dele has been kidnapped. And they're happy, saying, oh, they should keep, or maybe he should learn to keep his mouth shut. That is the reason why we are where we are today. Our God-given asset, the voice of the people, the voice of the masses, was kidnapped, and some idiots are happy. That he was kidnapped and dumped in jail. When they brought him to court today, they were asking for, his bail was put at 50 million naira. They want two shorty at 50 million naira each. They must have landed property in Ekiti State. One Yakubu of the Nigerian police pension during the Buhari administration, who stole $45 million, money belonging to the Nigerian police, when he was brought to court, the judge granted him a bail. He was asked to pay 750,000 naira. This was somebody who stole $45 million. And this same police, that their money that is meant for their welfare are the ones still doing these daily jobs. What they're known for, I'm going to say it. If on a lie, make one verse. Not to they take bribe. Harass Danfo drivers. 100 naira. 500 naira. 1,000. Catch Okada. Take from Okada. Catch Keke Napepe. Take from them. That is what you guys are good at. Grab students on the street. Take their phones, steal their laptops, take them to a nearby ATM, empty their student financial support account, and that's what you guys do. What led to the MSAS protest? It was because of police harassment and robbery. Basically, you people were robbing Nigerians. some department of the police during election, they have a political party so that is responsible for ballot grabbing, ballot what is it called? They grab the ballot boxes, destroy ballot boxes, destroy polling stations, falsify record. Every Nigerian know what I'm talking about. In a civil society, if you all want that country to work for all, we should all support and cry out against this injustice. Farotumi should be set free. But if you people decide not to set him free because you want to show power, you want to show influence, he has already started talking. Take him to court. You don't open your nyash, Babalola. The worst is yet to come. My dear, I said it in one of these programs that I'm part of. The greatest mistake any one of you is going to make is to take that young man to court. Because guess what? He's as bold as a lion. He knew what is going to happen to him when he started writing that book. And as soon he knew that after writing that book, and that book goes out there to the public, what was going to happen. He knew all that. He's already made up his mind. And almost every Nigerian, except the few that are benefiting from this corrupt system that he's talking about, those are the ones that will be against him. Nigerians are behind this young man. It's not going to be business as usual. In the Bible, when Joseph's brothers want to sell him, they didn't know they were selling a prime minister. Even when he had a dream and he told them, you know, if God won't punish person, he could blind them. Oh yeah, when God won't punish somebody, he could first of all blind them. That was what happened with the case of Joseph. Now, the book never come herself. It's worldwide. Everybody here in America, they're buying it. In Europe, they're buying it. That thing went on, they hide. The whole world don't know now. When they tell people, say, it won't be long. On my nyash don't open. And our part now today continue. That thing went on, they do. Give us something to talk about. And we'll say it. Not just saying it. You know how they blow balloon? We'll go blow and the whole world go see them. Look, shebi na IMF na they go they collect loan. They take and when as soon as they take them, they share among on self. One man carry $1.125 million, share them just among 5 people, just to install a governor. That thing, that action, does it seem right to you people? one of the videos that I have, I can't put it here because of the data situation back home there. That's why I keep making these short videos. You know, where Dele repeated what I've been saying all this while. One thing is yeah, you were able to grab it, you were able to snatch it, and you were able to run with it. But what do you do with it? Look at the situation today. Now to hire all this press to the right rubbish, lying to Nigerians. Not the military era we did. Because guess what? Thank God for social media. As then they write those rubbish when then they write, we here and in Europe would they see the truth. We do otherwise. Yakubu still $45 million police pension fund, and he was asked to pay back 750,000 naira. In a country like Nigeria. And these talks when on they hire as policemen. On graduates they there. When on are supposed to hire, on not they hire them. On they hire armed robbers, criminals, clothe them in Nigerian uniform, then arm them. That is why they're doing what they're doing. Well, the reason why I came out this night now just to give my own reaction on this young man when on a hold. When picking they cry, I'm pointing to a direction. If you look in that direction, you go see the reason why that child they cry. The man when on a hold, na porcupine, on a no go fit swallow. Babalola, whatever legacy you they try to protect at 92, God don't give you 3 chances to do the right thing, but you not do it. Most people not even not live up to 90. Most people didn't make it to 70. Some not even 60. The chief of army staff when just passed away now, not be how many years? 50 something. But you live, you that life up to you see 92 or 91. And yet you won't cover your nyash. When you did do all those bad things, when you did, what were you thinking? That is typical story of all these so-called rich men that we have in the country there. If you want to know, if really Nigerians want to know how dirty these so-called rich men are, it is very easy. Go back to when they took office. Go through their work history. You go know. These are nobodies until for some reason, they were able to start working they were appointed, or so they muzzle another way when they did it, to muzzle themselves in there, just like the president now, Tinubu. If you go through their work history, you go see how this money suddenly, it's only in Nigeria. As soon as they become a politician, they go into politics, they become billionaires overnight. Because there's no accountability. What they going there to do is to steal. You steal without repercussion. Things that you cannot do elsewhere and get away with it. When I tell my friends here that everything is possible in my country, they look at me like, what is he saying? But that's the truth. Nigeria is one country where you steal and you get away with it. If you want to become a billionaire overnight, join politics, go into politics. Be ready to hurt people, be ready to fall people, be ready to do anything to get in there. And as soon as you get in, it's just less than 6 months, you're a billionaire. It's already 32 minutes. I'm going to have to end this video. If una know say una mean business, make una not do that thing when una dey do. Yes. When I say make una not do that thing when una dey do, Dele Farotumi na thorn in the flesh of una when hold am. Make una try waiting then do Abiola. Make una try waiting then do so many people. I no wan begin to mention them, but una don't get where they go. And see what is going to happen in that country. For na mind, now Dele, now na hold. But guess what? Now millions of Nigeria now na put for prison there, so holding that just that single individual, because he's the voice of an average Nigerian. He's the voice of the Hausa man who has nothing, who the government doesn't care about. He's the voice of the Yoruba man that the government don't care about. He's the voice of the Edo man that the government don't care about. He's the voice of all the tribes that we have in that country, in that nation called Nigeria. He's the voice of the people that the government don't care about. Una not go fit do am anything. If una know so una dey bold, take him to court. I promise every single one of you, you go expose all the nonsense. All these people behind all this suffering, it's in the book. Most of us don't read them already. So there's nothing there. But if una want make you spill more, take him to court. And on that note, I say bye from here. Thank you, Dele Farotumi. Be strong. Although you told us not to beg for you, we're not begging. We're telling them to do the needful. They should take you to court, because I know you have a lot to tell Nigerians. And to my subscribers, thank you and good night from here.